Good evening, everyone. Just doing my nightly calisthenics here in this extremely nice apartment that we're graciously renting from the people buried in the rubble below us.
I have a
definitely
question.
didn't just break in here and steal a bed.
When you become a vampire, do you become like Sam Raimi Spider-Man, where you become this like fit, buff, idyllic version of yourself, or like do you just become frozen in time Anne Rice style, and like whatever fitness you were when you got bit is who you are forever?
I would think it's kind of a combination of the two. Like, you're probably physically stronger and whatever, but I also, like, wouldn't it make more sense that immortality would kind of just be like super aggressive homeostasis, so you wouldn't be able to like build muscle.
And this episode is off to an exciting start.
I don't know. I don't know enough about vampire fiction. You know, maybe Edward seems to have a pretty good physique in those movies and books.
Yeah, it's all right. Jacob had better physique. That was the whole point.
True. Are werewolves stronger than vampires?
They're about the same. That's the whole point. That's like the basis of so much fiction out there, including the Underworld movies with Kate Beckinsale.
Uh-huh.
Is that her name?
I love that.
Yes.
I love that, like, this whole thing is you know, oh, you need the super vampire senses to see it, otherwise you'd miss the massively obvious blood splats everywhere. Which is probably a term that Rutskarn would be annoyed at me for using, because I guess splats wasn't a noun at the time. Fortunately, Rutskarn was eaten by a vampire and isn't going to be in this week's series of episodes, so...
Isn't it normal back in the day, though, for blood just to be just, like, in places? Especially by the docks, I would think.
Yeah,
so it's implying that we should murder this guy, but... I mean...
It's gonna make you. You're still in the tutorial.
The guy who murdered them...
No, he's a cop.
We're not supposed to think about that. Also, it's a cop.
Stun. Bomb. Hey. I guess I'm gonna eat you.
The question is, do we want vampire
reasons? How do I
don't know if we want
this?
You have to
Whoop. Fall.
When you say this, what do you mean?
The guy was murdered. You know, everything. What even is a video game? Why did we kill that guy?
Because the tutorial says you have to. He was stealing stuff from this dude.
Ranged weapons. Standard damage and stun damage. Is that how guns work?
Good. I may need
You know the stun gun.
I feel like I'm back.
The infamously non-lethal gunpowder weapons.
They had those back then too. Do we want to do a Cockney accent check-in to see how we've been doing from last week, or do you want to wait till we've seen
something to get any good at it?
Do we want to maybe like a little bit more of the game to get you a little warm?
Let me practice off mic. Hello then, mate. There, see, like that.
That wasn't off mic.
Aww.
Was that supposed to be on mic?
Yeah, I mean, I hit the button.
Because that was good.
Like, I can measure it in, like, stereotypical... The problem is I can't, like, speak with a Cockney accent.
I apologize to the crate that I just unceremoniously murdered.
If we had to apologize to every crate that we destroy in a game, oh... There ain't no PETA of crates around here that we have to worry about.
Again,
Oh,
I
God.
feel like my reasoning for trying to murder these people is extremely nebulous at this point.
Just walk out there and they'll start trying to kill you. Just keep going, and they'll give you a reason because they're trying to kill the bloodsucker, and that's you. I think the
But
idea
isn't the
is,
bloodsucker also the one that murdered that guy?
yeah, that's I think what they're looking for. I think they're looking for the monster that what terrorizes the docks.
Well, it's
But also
understandable
you.
that they might, mistake me for the guy that murdered that guy, especially given that just the other day we murdered a bunch of people. Oh. How do I use ranged weapon?
You got to equip it. Right now you have your you know what equipped, your stake.
Oh.
So hit. Okay. Yeah, offhand.
Okay.
Yeah, go over to the gun and equip it. No, it's the other screen. The screen you were just on. The
What
inventory screen.
other screen?
The hit
Oh,
RT or
God.
there. Now I think you can equip two things at once. So you only have one main weapon, but you went there you go. There you go. And I don't know how to switch between them.
Oh, we have alts. Okay.
But now I guess Y to
Okay, so it's
there you go.
it's right on the D-pad switches it. That guy handled getting shot a lot better than he handled getting hit by a machete. That power is still way better than any fucking gun, though.
But it consumes blood, your precious blood, which is also your healing power.
Well, shooting guns consumes bullets. Ooh. Yeah.
This is why I don't use firearms in this game. I am a stake and machete guy.
What? There's
Say
a
no to
fucking
guns. Even
gun
vampires say it.
leveling system?
I told you the game tries to do too much, but yes, each weapon you get can be leveled
Why?
up.
This is so unnecessary.
There's just too much.
You better level up those guns. That's all I'm saying. You're not going to use them,
Oh my
but you're going to
God,
level
this
them up.
There's also differing ammo types.
Level up the ammo. Level it up.
This is why you should just use a stake.
Well, hey, guess what? You can level the fucking stake, too.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Was that Cockney? I don't feel like that was Cockney.
Didn't especially
It's hard to tell
sound like
because
it.
the echo.
But then I apparently don't know what Cockney actually is, so...
Did we end up getting any feedback from the audience on
Oops.
the Cockney, or like was that just ignored completely?
Oh. Okay, nobody apparently cares that I just fired that shotgun. Rats and hideouts. Oh. Rats located near hideouts. Let's get some McDonald's. Got
Oh,
some
no,
McDonald's at home.
I'm doing the dumb thing again where I'm looking at a spoiler warning episode while trying to record a spoiler warning episode. And I'm in that land of confusion.
Ooh, hello, dead person. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, there's too much, guys. How long is this game?
Do you really want me to look it up? Because you're just going to get sad.
I mean, you're the one who nominated it. I'm assuming that you've
We-
beaten the game before.
We can pull it in and call it early if we want.
I don't want to talk about canceling this fucking season 4 episodes in, but how big is this game, though, actually?
Main storyline, according to how long to beat, is 16 and a half hours.
Okay, so we can do that in 10.
If we stick straight to the main story and don't try to...
But like, you know, like this game is chock full of RPG systems that make me feel like they want it to be, you know, bigger.
Well, I mean, the completionist is 42.5 hours, and the main plus extras is 28 hours. So it is a very long game if you want to do all of it.
How do I...
Okay, so we're here. We're at the docks. We're at the bad guy place.
I can't feel it.
This
I can't.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh. Is this somebody we've met before, or have any...
No.
That guy's... Wait, are vampires allowed to do that?
So you're going to want to switch back to your... Oh, you've got the stake out. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's actually a little bit of strategy here. So you want to be judicious with your blood use, because every time you manage to take him down and stun him, it's going to... the next time he gets back up, it's going to be harder to stun him.
Oh. This man is, for nebulous reasons, extremely resistant to blood. Also, I'm stuck on something, so that's cool.
Eat him, eat him, eat him.
Doesn't seem that hard to stun.
Well, now he's at
Anyone could
4.
do.
Well, I struggled, okay?
Even
Well,
if
maybe
when you
that's
did
'cause
it
you
4
picked
times.
claws instead of cool bomb power.
Yeah, even 4 times. I think it gets up to like 5 and then stops. I think there's a hard cap at 5.
Well, now I can activate my vampire senses again.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
Are you
dude.
in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
What was... Okay, Josh, you're the historian. What was the state of Irish-British relations circa the turn of the century?
By scowl.
You truly are
Not
newborn.
great, I
realize.
think, although I'm not
You are the
that
woman from the
familiar
bar.
with Irish
Are you
history.
like me?
I don't think it's ever
I
been
believe so. I
good.
already have.
Well, yeah. Alright, bye, lady. Thanks for nothing, I guess.
Well, I mean, she gave you help. She stabbed the monster.
George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible monsters.
And then this guy shows up.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to...
Hello, hello.
Thanks.
It's Walt
Give me
Disney.
a moment to secure my boat. I can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the torch.
I like
He
Swansea.
needed to
He's
finish.
cool. Like, he's
Requires
nerdy, but not obnoxiously nerdy, and I kind of love it.
Hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with a good Dr.
Like,
Swansea.
this is
He's
the same
resourceful, and I'm
development
sure he'll
team that
take
gave
good
us
care of
Warren in Life is Strange, so this could have gone
The
sideways
sun is soon
very
rising. You'll
easily.
need a place to rest.
I kind of felt like
Just need
Warren
a
was
moment.
like
If I can
pretty
learn something about what has happened to
self-awarely
William, I'll be a step
kind of a
closer to
lame
understanding
guy,
what
though.
happened to me.
Like, I never
Swansea.
feel like they were talking him up to be some awesome dude in that
Swansea's
game.
not aware of how obnoxiously
Creature
nerdy
can't
he is.
be my maker.
This is
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
so I guess we got to go to a hideout.
No, go back on the boat. This is where we get our fancy video game protagonist outfit.
Oh, you mean we're not going to spend the next 20 hours wearing this bloody shirt?
As cool as that would be, no.
It never looks like he's had a good day for the rest of his life.
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim.
So did we get any kind of, like, information about this William guy prior to just now? Because the guy we were talking, like, that we had all that dialogue about was just murdered just over there.
You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you were a gentleman.
I'm sure.
You shouldn't
Hold
talk
on.
about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Well, London is peaceful.
So you gonna
as she
eat that
appears
guy,
from
or
the
can
middle of the
we-
canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried.
Someone gonna stop his shirt from bleeding? I think it's
Pembroke
been
Hospital
happening
is
this
the last
entire
bastion
time.
between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End.
He's
and
got
the
the
war still
gaping
rages.
bullet wound that
Welcome
he's just
to the
never
front
closed up
lines
because
of
he
the
just
plague.
kind of forgot
This is
about
where
it.
you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here. in
Ah,
service
the
of your
fun times
mysterious
of a plague.
Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and
Wait, St.
foremost,
Paul's
I'm a man
Stole?
of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown. If
Well, I
I'm
guess
not
that explains why he
mistaken.
didn't just kill us the second we walked into his
I
room.
knew it. I had my suspicions.
You're a
But when
celebrity.
you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed, marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for
Video
your
games
research.
love that thing where, like,
And what a turn of fate.
video game protagonists
England's
a lot of the
most
time are
esteemed
like
blood
protagonists
specialist
from like
returns to
1940s and
vampire.
50s adventure movies where you're like both a physical Adonis who can do no wrong physically, but also a super scientist genius.
Traditionally, the role of science is to
Right.
refute myth, but when
But
myth
also
walks
doesn't
among
know
us,
what sex is.
the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated
Yes,
its purpose to
yeah.
their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
See Gordon Freeman.
Well,
So I'm just gonna
Let me
throw
begin.
out a random
join
hypothesis
my
here.
staff at
I have no
Pembroke
idea if this
Hospital.
is gonna turn out to be true
As
or
a
not,
physician,
but
I suspect you'll not find a better
What
place of
if
employment to
we
contemplate
didn't
your-
just kill our sister, but inadvertently turned our sister in the same
I was
way
returning
that
home
we
to see
were
my sickly mother.
killed and then came
But
back
alas,
as a
that was before
vampire
contracting this.
when the other guy fed on us, and that's going to turn out to be the
Dr.
twist
Reed.
at the midpoint of the game.
Take a moment to consider.
We'll
The
keep
post
playing
would
and
be for the
find
night
out.
shift, providing a good
The
explanation
way you
for your
answered
absence
that
during
makes me
daylight
suspect
hours.
I'm probably right.
You'll be adequately reimbursed.
I will neither confirm
and
nor
have a
deny
place
any
to
plot
hide.
points.
I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Oh, I was looking forward to just running around naked.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Again, are you going to eat that guy? Because, you know, he's just sitting there.
I believe you. I want to say you eventually do get the option to eat him. I think he's one of the people you can eat. When we get to the hospital, check the check the blood count and see how much he's worth.
I want you to keep a running tally of NPCs that we meet that we could eventually eat.
I mean, there's literally a screen in the game that does that. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
but
so we're
I'm
about.
not gonna find it in this fucking interface. Are you kidding?
beginning to be concerned.
I'm not gonna debate that.
Bring good news.
Oh, Doctor,
So
what a night.
we're coming up on our first
Full
moral
of
choice.
visions.
Do we want to
Passed out
eat
as if
somebody?
I couldn't take it anymore.
I'm guessing the answer is yes,
well, I'll
but
make a new rota in the morning.
Depends on who it is.
Find a
So the moral
They-
choice
bed
is:
for Mr. Hampton.
do we or
Sure to
do
pay
we
attention
not
to his needs.
commit
Of course,
wanton
Doctor.
murder? It's not particularly
Oh, and
compelling.
Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor.
well, they frame it in a way that, like, A, you have a deep thirst, and you need that thirst to be able to do good because you're the doctor that wants to save all of the city. And also, the guy's kind of a dick.
Experienced in blood transfusions.
That is
The game doesn't seem to have any problem with us just eating random hunters.
Those are hunters. They don't count. They're brought in from abroad. They're not. They don't count towards the district's health status.
They don't have the good Anglo-Saxon blood that we need.
If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
We're going to go block the stairs so that you have to go a different way and run into a tutorial. Good day.
Great. Oh. The cloth physics have something
Arrived.
a little interesting on this.
Take Me to a Hospital sounds like an old-timey song that would have definitely been played back in the day on the radio.
I cannot
I'm not a
enter.
huge fan of these massive shoulder pads.
Well, when we get into your private office, we can see if you get the Shakespeare, the
office?
Sherlock. Yes, he's provided an office for you.
Excellent.
Anyway, here's time for our choice.
It's my turn.
Rotten.
Is that the sound of knives?
Each heart contains the
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
knife fighting.
river. Try it all.
He just
So they're
killed
not
somebody.
gentlemen.
No, he just knifed a guy and threw him into the water.
I can see that.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Ah,
I'll kill
truly the three choices.
So what are you going to do with this guy? He's a rapscallion.
Let's tell him to
who-
be more polite first, and then we'll kill him.
Yeah, let's see what.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
That was a fairly reasonable response.
That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Phew, almost let that
Those
one
clay
slip.
cocks. I'd appreciate your help.
I hate it when you almost.
I mean, I
accidentally
was
let
a
people know you're
doctor
dead.
until I ate a bunch of
Let me
people.
assist you to that better place.
Oh, I thought he meant like because he was dead.
Yeah.
So he's healthy.
We're still a dog.
Yeah, are we?
We're a vampire doctor, remember?
So it's just given me the "let's murder him" tutorial now.
No.
Is there a way to not?
It's no, you don't have to murder him. It's telling you, okay, so in order to actually drink someone's blood, you have to mesmerize, because the game doesn't have that many places. You have to mesmerize people and lure them to a place where no one else can see. Like you cannot just eat people in public. So you have to mesmerize them and drag them somewhere nice and dark.
But what if I don't want to murder this guy? This tutorial seems to be telling me to like go.
No,
murder
take him to the alley and then just leave him. You do have the option to leave him.
What about getting him to the hospital, which is what we originally said we were gonna do?
I guess after the tutorial you can mesmerize them. You can go tell the nurse, which is what I think is what you're supposed to do. So if you release him and then run upstairs.
He did murder that guy, but he was fairly polite after we asked him to be polite. I'm leaning towards eh.
Alex, thoughts?
I don't think we should give him vampire powers.
Oh no, we're gonna
Don't
drain
think-
him.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'd let him
murder
go.
him.
He might help us later.
All right.
Vampires need to be friends with the outlaws and the street people.
Not tonight. Not like this.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good idea to get the street people on our side. Hey, I put you. Welcome to the hospital. Here's your bed over here. Go lie down. We'll get someone to come help you. Hang on, I need to steal some stuff. Give me a sec. Alright, cool. 2 springs. Awesome. See ya!
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.